Water. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarista. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. One thing I heard when I started to go live was you are free to be yourself. Whatever that means for you. I don't know. There could have been some sort of like restriction with that, or limitations, or old beliefs, right? Projections, something like that. But you are free to be yourself, my darling. Hello. Hi. How are you? Come on in. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's do it. We'll get a short collective message while people are coming in here. And while we get the chat going and things like that here. There's this, there's a connection, an old energetic connection. Hey, mermaid. I love that. The fairy wise mermaid. That's so cute. Hello. How are you? But anyways, there's a old energetic connection with, maybe it has to do with I think like material things, right? There was some sort of something that was created in the past. This is very much resonating with the message that I just did. But yeah, something that was not created by you, I don't feel like, but it created some sort of like restriction or unhealthy attachment, there it is, to material things. Okay, again, I don't think this was something that you did. I think this was something that was done before you, and you're just closing out the cycle here. Look. The medallion, exactly. Look, and the pilgrim. This was something that was done long before you here, okay? The desert here with the crone. Okay, so, yep. It's like whatever this was, right, left like generations to follow out in the cold here, or out in the desert, right? Dryness, because they, you know, it's almost like giving something very similar to the apple story, you know? But anyways, but this feels like actually something to do with finances. But we have the crone here, and the lover. Yeah, there's like this, oh, I love that. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Kenya. Okay, so yeah, there's a major difference between like this swan and this crow energy, right? And there's nothing wrong with crow energy, so that's why I kind of hesitate. But there is something where this kind of, there was some sort of dark attachment here, unhealthy attachment. And again, there is this like breaking free. You were free to be yourself, okay? There was some sort of maybe restrictions or refinements or something with this unhealthy attachment. I don't know. But again, with the pilgrim here, this was like long before you, right? This could even be tied into, like, you know, when the Pilgrims came over and stole the natives' land, right? Like indigenous, you know. Hey, Angel. Hey, Brian. Yeah, so there's something that's generational that's been it's been, and, you know, very impactful on the bloodline, okay? That is being put to rest here. Okay. Anything else about this here? Interesting. Hold on, let me, oh wait, maybe he'll settle down. Oh, that's a good boy. He's gonna shake the whole room though. Yes, he is. Okay. So there is this energy, totally different from what I was just picking up. This feels like someone who, this false energy here. Someone who appears to be, in one energy, healed or something like that. This, yeah, this person is coming towards you, or this is this, there's something about maybe even, yeah, this Nine of Wands energy is an energy that you've had to be in. Hold on, let me get him settled. Okay, so they're saying it's both. There's an energy of this Nine of Wands energy, an energy that you've had to be in because of what somebody did in the past, right, on the bloodline. But you are dropping this burden, okay? And this is like opening up doors here, okay? Lots of doors, divinely led doors. There's, yeah, but they're also saying you may get some sort of communication, some sort of messages that are trying to, it's almost like seeming like they're lovely, cutesy, kind messages, but really it's actually behind the mask is this Knight of Swords energy, an energy that's just very focused on you, trying to hold on to you here. Yeah, they're saying they may come in and out because it's like, one, I feel like you're protected from this energy. But also I feel like they're hiding some sort of, maybe hiding some sort of money problems. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. This Ten of Pentacles keeps coming out with the Page of Pentacles, Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles. There's some sort of clarity about this. I mean, again, it's going back to this generational attachment, unhealthy attachment here that you're releasing. All right, let's, I feel like we get that. I don't know, is there further clarity? Queen of Swords, so you're definitely going to get clarity on this here. It's also this energy of whoever this is, I feel like you know this about this person. They may already kind of be in and out, coming in and out. Yeah, they're hiding something though. Again, it could be like money issues or something that they're holding on to. They're holding on to something. It could also be evidence or information or an apology. Okay. Something when it comes to this energy about asking the right questions. This is a very, they're reminding me of this channeled message I got earlier. It was something about, I'm ready to get rid of these pesky energies, right? And give you some sort of relief. Okay, so this is like a pesky energy, but it's, like tricky Ricky here. Yeah. What does this person want? What do they want? That's what I want to know. What do they want? I think they want your approval. Yeah, I'm drawn over the Six of Wands. There's something about wanting your approval. Approval for what? Well, they don't validate themselves. They're not at a point where they can validate themselves here. And there's something very significant about you validating someone. You know? Like, there's something about your words or your opinion or the way, you know what I mean? It's probably because you're, you know, very wise, right? Yeah. It's like two people, right, that could be doing this. Switching on and off here. Trying to do, betray here this, this energy, you. But they can't, it's like they want, yeah, the problem is, though, is that you're actually really happy here, okay? Yeah. And so they can, whatever they're planning, okay, Ten of Swords, they're definitely planning. There's like there's that Page of Cups energy, like cutesy messages, those sweet messages, and then we've got this Knight of Pentacles. Someone that doesn't move on anything is what I just heard. Yikes. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm not judging them. Just the way that the divine comes. The divine humor is silly sometimes. Just because the Knight of Pentacles is so slow. And anyways, yeah, so, okay. But that, yeah, again, the Ace of Swords, the truth is that you're actually happy. All right, why does the collective need to know this, right? So some sort of confirmation here about, you know, maybe their intentions, okay? It was like trying to bring someone who is very confident in who they are, their journey, where they're headed, you know, feeling good, looking good, trying to bring some sort of internal conflict. But the reality is that you're very happy. Nine of Cups is honestly like creating happiness on your own, right? You know, it could be overindulgence, but I'm not really feeling that in this situation. Just feels like you're genuinely like you enjoy your own company. You enjoy the life that you've created. You know, you've really brought yourself to like a happy and peaceful place here, okay? You know, and so that may be disrupting the plan. Okay. All right. Yeah, trying to cause disruptions, irritation. They thought that they could plant some sort of seed here that would grow into, right, like some sort of Ace of Swords and then some sort of communication, right? And then maybe even do some sort of candle work here, possibly, or some sort of, did something very quickly. They wanted to turn that seed into this like kind of mentally entrapping you here and causing some sort of internal conflict. Yeah. Essentially, somebody wanted to knock you off of your game here, okay? But the divine is is ready to get rid of these pesky, you know, these pesky energies, right? These gnats, these flies, these fleas, whatever the hell they are, right? Ticks, I don't know, mosquitoes, spiders. No, I don't know, but it's trickster energy here, right? You know, it's a plan to try to get you up in your head, but you know, it's time for you to enjoy some sort of relief, okay? And so yeah, that's definitely coming in here. Nah, you're teaching them a lesson, collective. What's new? What's new? There was a lyric here in that song that was part of the Patreon message earlier that talked about, it said something about, that's why I'm the teacher. Oh, I'm on my phone. Hold on. I was like, where is my phone? My bad. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. And it definitely is significant. I don't see it. I don't know. If I find it, I'll post it on the community board or something. Maybe it wasn't in this song. Maybe I'm just skimming through it too fast. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. They say we learn from mistakes. Well, that's why they mistake me. That's it. $1:11 on the clock. There's a lot of new energy in here, eh? Yeah. So that's that quick little, I think we'll leave that there, but maybe we should just like stop it here and just leave it, and I may title it that. Because that seems pretty on point. They say we learn from mistakes. Well, that's why they mistake me. Amen. You know? But you're doing something big energetically. Okay? Generationally, energetically, you're doing something very big. Okay? So... Hi, Jay. Actually, I think I'm going to leave this here as far as we're not doing personal readings. I think I'm just going to leave the reading here. But maybe I'll be back later to do personals. Okay? All right, guys. I love you very much.